In 2013, the Summer Universiade was hosted by Russia in Kazan. Russia won a total of 292 medals. Just in comparison, the second most successful nation was China with a total of 77 medals. 3 years later, CAS sanctioned some Russian athletes who failed drug tests. So how exactly does the anti-doping process work at FISU? And I also really want to know what your thoughts were when you first saw all these victories by Russia.
Yeah, well, of course, so even when we went to Kazan, people were asking how Russia can be so strong. It's very simple. If you go to China, they put the best athletes in the games. If you go to Korea, they put the best athletes in the games. And of course, if you go to Russia, they put the best athletes in the game, because in those countries, there is some chiefs that are a bit strong. Of course, they are democracy in a certain way, but they are as well, if the Minister of Sports and the President of the country say, you have to send the best athlete, they send the best athletes. Unfortunately, in many countries, they have their own program and the athletes do more or less what they want based on the recommendation from the National Federation and their coaches. And that was not the case in Kazan. It was a national project. It was the first time that Russia was hosting a major event since the Olympic Games in 1980. And of course, they wanted to be a strong team. And of course, they have sent also 1,000 athletes. You know what is this, 1,000 people? and of course, they collect all the medals because they send the strongest athletes. But regarding the doping control, of course, FISU is a WADA signatory of the code. We organize, I believe in the last 2 years, more doping tests than many organizers in the world. And we work always according to the WADA code. We have a medical commission supervising the control in each of the events. And of course, we have the same procedure as all international federations have. We have now for the last games in Russia, and we work with ITA, for example. Sometimes we use also external association to manage and to help us to manage the doping control. In Italy, it was done by the Federazione Italiana Medicine. We have always good partners organizing the national the doping on the national level. Each and every country has a NADO, and the NADO is responsible with us to make the test. And of course, if we have people positive, we follow all the process that is existing with the B sample, and then when the B sample is confirmed, well, then we go to the disqualification of the athletes, and we send the results to the International Federation. FISU can just disqualify the people. We cannot suspend them. Disqualification is our responsibility. And then we take the medals back if it's a medalist. And after that, we inform, of course, WADA and the International Federation, and the International Federation apply the sanctions that are requested for those kind of cases.
So all 155 gold medalists from Russia were tested for doping?
Yeah, all of them are tested, yes. We test all gold medalists.